Hello, welcome to Native Yoga Center. Today, 10-minute gentle yoga for low back stability. Set your yoga mat in place and come down onto your hands and your knees. When you align your hands underneath your shoulders, separate your fingers, align your knees underneath your hips, bring your spine into a neutral position. In other words, not in a back bend, not in flexion, neutral. Pull your belly in and press evenly, landing the weight on your hands and your knees. Now, curl your toes under, bring your hips down toward your heels, and keep your spine relatively stable. So again, avoiding doing deep rounding motion, avoiding deep extension motion, but keeping the spine relatively stable. Slowly come back up onto your hands and your knees. Okay, now take pressure off your right hand, move your left knee in a little bit, bring your right foot forward, and practice balance on your left knee and right foot. If balance is difficult for you, it'll be challenging if your foot's right in front of your knee, so open your foot out a little to the side and put your hands on your hips. So what we're going to do here is, while balancing on the left knee, and if your left knee hurts, slide a cushion under a thick mat or a blanket, and that'll give you a little bit of padding. And again, try neutral spine where you hold your hips and try to lean just a little forward into the bend of the knee. But notice that when we lunge forward, we're not lunging forward and doing a back bend. We're not lunging forward and trying to touch our head on our knee. When we lunge forward, leaning the body just a little forward, keeping the spine relatively neutral, and then bend your right knee. And then push into your right leg and come back up. We'll do that 2 times. Pull your stomach in, lift your chest, pull your shoulders back, lean your body just a little forward, bend into your right knee, and then push your right knee back and come back to neutral. We're going to change sides. So you can bring your hand down on the floor, bring your right leg back, put your right hand down, bring your left foot forward, come up and balance on your right knee and left foot. And remember to widen the stance a little to be able to keep your balance easy. Place your hands on your hips, draw your belly in, lean the body a little forward, and then lunge slightly forward into your left knee. And then push against your left leg and come up, keeping the spine nice and neutral. Again, not flexing, not back bending, neutral. Hands on hips, lean forward, lunge into the bend, and then press and come all the way back. Good. Now come into a sitting position onto the floor, swivel your legs around, and practice bringing both of your legs in front of you and lean back on your hands as far as you need. But try to keep your abdomen drawing in, your chest up, and relatively straight, even spine. Slowly walk one hand and then the other to beside your hips. Push down against the floor, draw your belly in, and keep your spine straight. Not flexing forward, not bending backward, not twisting. Hold steady, push down, and squeeze your thigh muscles. If you don't have enough flexibility to sit like this, lean back on your hands, but just try to lift your chest a little. Again, not like a really deep back bend, but just lift your chest, tuck your chin down, and try to, when you lift your chest, pull your sternum in and draw your navel in at the same time, and squeeze your legs really strong. Okay, now bend your right knee. Bring your right heel near your left hip and let your right knee relax down onto the floor. First, face in this direction. So in other words, notice that when we turn and face to our left leg, that is a twisting position for the spine. So for the time being, for the purpose of this practice, I want you to try to keep your spine relatively neutral, facing in this angle, so not yet turning, straight forward. Put your right hand on your right knee, put your left hand on your left shin, and just draw your belly in and practice leaning forward in this direction. So now we've removed the twist out of head to knee pose, abdomen in, and slight fold forward. This is important, and you can use this whenever you practice Jani Shirshasana, when you have a back flare up and you need to keep your spine straight. If you're feeling good enough in your spine to be able to do a little bit of twist, come forward over your left leg, but keep that feeling of your belly drawing in and your body lifting up. So you are not trying to round your body forward and bring your head all the way down to your knee. What I want you to try to do is just do a little bit of rotational motion, draw your belly in and sit up nice and straight. And then release, come back to not twisting, let go, bring your right leg forward, bend your left knee. So here I'm facing in the line of my mat so that you can see that when we go first in the beginning, put your left hand on your left knee, your right hand on your right knee, try to draw your belly in so your chest is now facing the same way as your hips are angled, and fold your body forward here. And first test and see, how's my back doing? Let me keep my spine very stable, not bending it a whole lot. I'm going to work the other parts of the body, the hamstrings on the right leg, the flex of the left knee with a little rotation, and the abduction and external rotation of the left hip. Fold forward, then come back up. If your back's feeling pretty good, try align your shoulders and chest forward to your right foot, pull the belly in, and just lift up. If you lean a little forward, it's all coming from the control of the abdominal core strength. And release, come back up. Good. Now take both of your legs separate. So you're in the wide foot position. Do similar to what we did before. Place your hands on the floor behind you. Lean back on your hands. The first challenge is to see if you can get your legs straight. Typically what will happen is the hamstrings are tight, the knees will bend, and we'll have usually some sort of rounding position like this where we start struggling. Now in this process here, we're putting too much pressure on the spine to have a stable spine. Got to lean back on your hands, draw your belly in, and try to keep your spine relatively straight. Next, like we did with our legs together, try walk your hands forward and see if you can get to the point where your spine is vertical and draw the belly in. Now, if you can sustain the position of the belly in and the spine relatively vertical, put your hands on your legs. And now slowly fold your body forward without rounding the back. That's going to be the trick. Abdomen in, don't focus on depth in relation to head to floor, focus on depth in relation to engaging the core and keeping the back of the legs nice and straight. Good. Slowly release, come back, lay down on your back, bend your knees, place your feet on the floor, lift your hips up. Don't try to go into a really deep bend where your hips go high above the line of your knees and your shoulders. Keep the line relatively straight through your body, your legs relatively, very strong, and just focus on squeezing your belly and hold a nice simple position here and release, lower it back down. Good. And then just lower your legs down and come into your final Shavasana position. Just let your arms relax and your legs relax and allow your eyes to close. This way we have a nice, simple, easy yoga practice, 10 minutes, where you're keeping your back stable, neutral, help you to bring your attention and awareness to engagement of your core, focusing on opening up the hamstring muscles and the inner thighs, getting some general mobility happening, but all the while keeping stability for your spine. I hope this helps. All right, reach out to me. You can send me an email, info@nativeyogacenter.com. You can visit our website, nativeyogacenter.com. You can also send me a comment question here in the platform you're viewing from, and I will happily answer. Have a great day. Namaste.